Hi, my name is Paige Murray, and I am a sophomore at SCH, currently participating in the Center for Entrepreneurial Leadership program. My project is ForAll, a line of menstrual products that have an emphasis on keeping it androgynous. Humans have been menstruating for as long as they have walked this earth, long before the creation of the gender binary and the ideas that periods are something that only women experience. Yet, the period industry is still way overly feminized. From the pink packaging with frills and bows to periods still only being referred to as a women's issue, I am sick of it. And we need to do better, because the world has been excluding the hundreds of thousands of people who are not women who menstruate. 1.6 million adults in the US are transgender, and an estimated 790,000 are trans men or other genderqueer people who are assigned female at birth. This is not a women's issue, and we need to stop pretending that it is. My pitch is for a line of menstrual products that doesn't have any gender tied to it, is inclusive of all identities, and is accessible to people who wish to use it. A large load of executing androgyny lies in its packaging and appearance to the consumer eye. As soon as we started this project, I already had ideas on what I wanted the boxes to look like. Something that I pretty much landed on right away was the color palette I was going to use. I knew that I wanted to completely ditch pink and purple because, well, we've already established how I feel about pink. I wanted something that didn't have any traditional ties to a certain gender or a stigma around menstruation. I decided on these four. After I had landed on my colors, I was able to make a list of things that should go on the boxes, draw up a few different sketches, and start digitizing them. I was using pre-rendered box mockups in Photoshop, where you input a design and it puts it on this pre-made view of a box. I originally tried making the designs in Photoshop, but that was finicky, difficult, and extremely annoying to do. Then I moved to Adobe Express, where I was able to make each side of the box separately, where I would later import them onto the Photoshop file. I had to go through many different versions of the box designs before landing on my finals. Many of the drafts had kinks to be worked out. They would look too plain, too busy, too messy and chunky. But after much trial and error, I finally had my boxes. The different sides feature the company name, a mission statement, a QR code leading to a hypothetical website, and my logo. My logo is modeled after the Necker cube, an optical illusion where you just can't quite tell if the cube is facing upwards or downwards. Because of its ambiguity, the cube is largely used as a symbol for the genderqueer and androgynous communities. I thought that this would be an excellent message to carry out in ForAll. At this point, you might be wondering why. Why am I doing this? Why does this all really matter? Well, I've witnessed firsthand what it feels like to not have your identity represented in the world, or to not have resources that make you feel comfortable in your own body, and trust me, it sucks. If/when this product is a reality, I want it to not only be sold online, but in common convenience stores like CVS or Walgreens. Yes, there are gender-inclusive period products out there, but they're not nearly as accessible or common as they should be. Items that help you feel comfortable in your own body shouldn't be a luxury. I want to give the hundreds of thousands of people in the US struggling with gender dysphoria something that usually makes their dysphoria worse just a little bit easier. It's the least I can do. I knew I wanted to do more than just make more inclusive packaging. Again, if this product is a reality, a percentage of all sales will go to Period, the menstrual movement, a nonprofit focused on distributing menstrual products to those in less fortunate living situations, as well as destigmatizing and educating people of all identities about menstrual and reproductive health. I think that their mission shares a lot of the same principles as what I aim to convey and achieve with my brand, which is why I think that they would be an excellent nonprofit to donate to and possibly, as an idea for the future, provide supplies for them to distribute to people. There are some things that I didn't get to focus on or completely develop that I had hoped I would. Some next steps that I could take in this project would be looking into B Corp. B Corp is a certification a brand can get that basically proves that their product and company is completely ethical and is helping our planet move in a good direction. I could look into what I need for B Corp status, or even apply for B Corp pending title. Another thing that I could do would be materialize the product. I could actually make it. This could help me estimate price points, manufacturing costs, and even the percentages that I could choose to donate to nonprofits like Period. But these are just a few of my next steps. I believe that this idea has a lot of potential and a very good journey ahead of it. Thank you for listening to my CEL pitch. My product is ForAll.